Hey friends, welcome. January 20th, 2025. What if Jesus walked among us today? Not as a distant figure from ancient times, but as someone living and breathing in our modern world. Imagine him strolling the streets of Philadelphia, a city steeped in history and alive with energy, reaching out to its people with compassion, wisdom, and love. This series explores what Jesus might do each day if he lived here and now. On this day in Philadelphia, we'll see how his presence transforms the ordinary into the extraordinary. From sunrise to sunset, join us as we follow Jesus on a day filled with prayer, connection, and purpose. As the city begins to stir, Jesus rises before the sun. He climbs the iconic steps of the Philadelphia Museum of Art, gazing at the city below as first light of dawn spreads across the horizon. Kneeling quietly, he lifts his face to the heavens, his words soft yet profound. Father, I thank you for this new day, for its opportunities to love, to teach, and to serve. Guide my steps today. Open hearts to your truth and help me reflect your peace in all I do. The crisp air fills with the sound of awakening birds, and as the city begins to hum with life, Jesus rises, ready to carry that peace into the world. Jesus' first stop is Love Park, where the city's famous love sculpture stands tall, symbolizing unity and hope. He notices a young artist painting a vivid mural with clasped hands, reaching towards the sky, surrounded by bursts of gold and blue. Drawn to the piece, Jesus approaches the artist. Your work is powerful, he says, studying the intricate details. What inspired you to create this? The artist hesitates, but then shares her struggles with mental health and how painting has been her sanctuary. Jesus listens intently, nodding with compassion. You've turned your challenges into something beautiful that speaks to others, he says. This mural is more than art. It's hope. Keep creating, for the world needs your light. The artist smiles, her spirit lifted, and continues her work with a renewed sense of purpose. By mid-morning, Jesus finds himself in Reading Terminal Market, a bustling hub of sights, sounds, and smells. Vendors call out, offering freshly baked bread, sizzling cheesesteaks, and rows of colorful produce. Jesus stops at a small stall selling handmade candles. Picking up a simple white candle, he holds it thoughtfully before turning to the vendor. This light reminds me of the good you do, he says. It may seem small, but even the tiniest light can overcome great darkness. You bring warmth and hope to those around you, often without realizing it. The vendor, touched by his words, smiles warmly, offering the candle as a gift. Jesus graciously accepts it and continues through the market, greeting others with kindness and leaving behind an unmistakable sense of peace. Walking along the Benjamin Franklin Parkway, Jesus pauses to watch a group of young skateboarders practicing tricks. One of the skaters attempts a daring flip but lands hard, scraping his hands on the pavement. The boy mutters under his breath, clearly frustrated as he sits on the curb. Jesus approaches him, crouching to meet him at eye level. Are you hurt? He asks gently. The boy shrugs. Just my pride. Jesus smiles and offers a hand to help him up. Falling isn't failure, he says. It's part of learning. And each time you fall and get back up, you grow stronger. Keep trying. Don't let fear stop you from discovering what you're capable of. The boy looks at him, surprised by the sincerity of his words. With a small smile, he nods and picks up his skateboard, ready to try again. In the afternoon, Jesus wanders through Fishtown, a neighborhood buzzing with artistic energy. He steps into a small coffee shop where a musician strums a guitar in the corner, filling the air with hauntingly beautiful melodies. The music draws people into quiet reflection, their conversations softening as they listen. When the musician finishes, Jesus approaches with a kind smile. Your music speaks to the soul, he says. It reaches places words cannot. Keep playing, for your gift brings comfort and connection to others. The musician, visibly moved, thanks him and promises to continue sharing their talent. Jesus nods, his presence leaving the room filled with warmth and encouragement. As the sun begins to set, Jesus walks along the Delaware River waterfront, where the golden light dances on the water's surface. A lively drum circle has formed, drawing a crowd of people from all walks of life. Jesus joins the circle, not as a spectator, but as an equal participant. Clapping to the beat and swaying with the rhythm, he shares in the unity and joy of the moment. When the drumming stops, Jesus addresses the group. This is what peace looks like, he says. When we come together with love, without barriers, we create something greater than ourselves. Carry this harmony into the world, and you'll find the strength to face anything. The group applauds, inspired by his words, and the circle continues, its energy renewed. As night falls, Jesus retreats to a quiet spot by the river. The city lights reflecting on the water, he lights the candle he purchased earlier. Its gentle glow illuminates the darkness. A few others join him, drawn by his presence. Together, they bow their heads in prayer. Father, Jesus prays, thank you for the blessing of this day, for every person I met, every moment of connection, and the love you allow me to share. Bless this city and its people. May your light guide them always. As the prayer ends, the group disperses quietly, each carrying the warmth of the candlelight and his words in their heart. So, Jesus' Day in Philadelphia shows us how prayer, compassion, and presence can transform ordinary moments into something extraordinary. From encouraging an artist to lifting a skater to inspiring a musician and joining a community in joy, he reminds us that even the simplest actions can shine with love and meaning. So, as you reflect on his example, ask yourself, how can you begin to bring prayer and purpose into your own day? And how can you be a light in your community, just as Jesus was today? Come back tomorrow as we continue this journey, walking with Jesus into another city and another opportunity to see his timeless love in action. Before you leave, I'd like to offer a prayer for the hopes, needs, and intentions you are currently holding in your heart. You ready? I'll lead. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory, forever and ever. Amen. Amen. That was beautiful. Come back tomorrow. We'll be in another city on January 21st, 2025, with Jesus himself. Have a beautiful day, my friends. Don't forget, hug your family. They love you. I'll see you tomorrow. Take care. Bye-bye.